Okay, so I have 5 minutes to get ready before I go out, literally. Actually, more like 1. So I was just going to show you guys a really quick 5-minute makeup. So I'm looking in the mirror here. So I'm using some of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter everywhere. Who is putting this on their brows? Look at the color. You can't even see it. It's like a red based bronzer. So I just take some of that on a brush and I literally throw it on. You may not need to do this. Some people have natural pigmentation on their eyelids already, and those people are lucky. But my eyelids are veiny and not great. I mean, they're eyelids, they do the job, but you know. Blend out in the edges with my finger, and I can take a little bit underneath. Curly curly. These are the Shuimura lash curlers. Everybody loves them. I do not. I don't get the hype. Doll Eye mascara in the waterproof version. I have my eyelashes touched down here, and then I get loads of smudging. So this is a tubing mascara. So it only comes off with warm water. It doesn't need to be anything dramatic. I don't have great natural lashes anyway, unfortunately. What you can do if you get it on your eyelid is wait for it to dry and use a spoolie or a little mascara wand, like that's clean. You can keep one of a little mascara or whatever and just scrape it off. It sounds awful, doesn't feel great, but does the job. This is also the mascara, not this particular one, but this is the mascara I use in my kit. Once I have that on, I'm going to use my little spongy sponge, and I'll use the color N1 MAC Face and Body, and maybe like a drop of N. Oh, this is rubbed off. I feel like maybe 5 or 7, maybe 7. Like that's it. It seems like loads, but this is literally like water, so it's not really. And I'm going to start putting that where I feel like I need it most, which is around my chinny chin chin, my nose. This is actually far too much. Well, that's a nice jumper. I haven't seen that in ages. Yeah. My mum really wants me to start a vlog.
No.
What was her reasoning again?
She says we're nuts.
We're nuts, that's right. And she says people will find that entertaining because we're both nuts. I mean, she's not wrong, but I mean, she may be wrong. People may not find that entertaining. We definitely are both nuts. So I'm just taking a little bit across the cheek. I do have some natural flush there as well because it's quite warm in this house or in this room that I'm in. That'll do the job. I still have all that left. Whoops. Concealer. So I'm going to mix a little bit of Chantilly from NARS and also Glossier G12. I feel like both these are actually maybe a little bit too light for me, but we'll see. I don't have a lot of darkness, so I just keep my concealer to the front of my eye, just to brighten that area. I'll stick a little bit around my nose. I don't really have any blemishes at the moment. Something's happening down here. Okay, done. Next, if you aren't going somewhere that you really care about seeing people, you can literally just do mascara and a bit of concealer if you want to. But this is more for if like you have to look somewhat pulled together. So I'm going to use some of my ambient lighting powder. This is in the color Diffused Light. Oh, hello. Just to set that concealer. My chinny chin chin. As you all know, I don't mind looking borderline sweaty. like so glowy that it's like almost a problem. It is what it is. I'm gonna use some bronzer now on my, I think this is a PO8 from Refer. Hello, what are you? PO8, yeah. And I'm using the butter bronzer. I do mine quite high because if I do this, you can see that natural line is there, not down here. I don't know if people do that. So I start from sort of the corner of my ear down towards the mouth, and I just find that much more flattering for pretty much everyone's face shape, to be honest. I don't know why people contour down here. What are you doing? It's not where your cheeks are. Not that I'm really contouring. I'm just more adding a little shape. So I'm going to use my Refer PO9, and I'm using the Doll Beauty highlight in the color Like a Diamond. A little bit of blush, Mellow Wine from, ooh, that's a lot of bit of blush. I forgot this brush picks up a lot. From Wet n Wild, one of my faves, super cheap, really, really good. Okay, brows. I'm using the Maybelline L'Oreal Brow Master Plumper. Bought this recently just to try it. I quite like it. This is meant to be the blonde color. It's quite dark. I probably wouldn't put it on anyone too fair. Do I like it as much as my Glossier Boy Brow? Probably not. Do I go through like a boy brow a month? Absolutely. So I was trying to see if I could find an alternative that is a little easier to get because I can just nip in store and buy this, whereas boy brow I have to order online because there's nowhere that sells it here. And B, that's maybe a little more affordable because I go through so much of the boy brow because I use it on every single person. I don't know, it's nice, I do like it. I don't dislike it, it's fine. I'm gonna use just a little bit of that highlighter in my inner corner here. I'm gonna use this lip liner from Primark that Heather bought me. Taupe. It's called Taupe. It's a bit brown, but we'll see. I don't know what color they think Taupe is. Lovely. I'm just using the Fenty Beauty lip gloss in Fussy. That's close. Done. Job is a good one. If you have a few extra seconds, you can just do a little. Now, I'd probably do it quicker if I wasn't talking. So, you know, around 10 minutes. I'll give it 10 minutes. And that is me good to go.